Alright, friends. Happy Friday. Well, it's Friday right now. I just wanted to say today I'm going to be making lasagna. Like anything else, like I always say, thousands of ways to make it, yada, 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 yada. I'm going to make it the most simple way that I can possibly think of. And the weird thing is, when I used to make it really complicated, make my own sauce, all this craziness, my wife and kids, they didn't like it, you know? So when I made it simple one day, super simple because I was in a rush, they loved it. They said it was the best lasagna they've ever had. So I says, no kidding. So sometimes keeping it simple is better. So this is my take on lasagna, simplified. Can I make it more complicated? Sure, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep this simple. So anybody could make it. All right? Step by step, easy peasy. Anyone can make it. All right. Let's have at it, folks. All right, our first step is to brown the meat. We're using 90% ground beef, lean ground beef. And what we're going to do here is we're going to brown the meat first. I always add a little olive oil so everything's nice and lubricated. We'll start browning this bad Larry up. I got 1 pound here. And you know what always happens with me is I make so much food that there's always so much left over. And then I either bring it to work and the guys eat it, or a lot of times it goes to the trash, unfortunately. But that's what happens. So we'll get this started like so. Let it go a little. On the side, I have some chopped onion, yellow onion, a small one, and a little bit of bell pepper, red, yellow, green, whatever you want. I have a couple colors here of bell peppers. And usually I saute the peppers in the pan, put it aside, brown the beef, put it in, yada yada, put it boom. This we're going to do it all together. So now that I get the ground beef started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my peppers. And onions, sorry. And we're going to make this all together like this so everything gets married. This is what's going to flavor your beef. You don't want to go crazy adding salt and stuff right now. You're not going to need it. Get this going. Now, I like to use the Tuscan. It's a grinder. It's a, not Tuscan, yeah, what it is actually. It's Tuscan Italian seasoning. It's a grinder. So it's got all your Italian seasonings in there. And when you use a grinder, it's nice, fresh, releases all the oils into the food. Beautiful thing. We'll put some of that in here. And what's great about this grinder, it's got everything in there. Salt, pepper, parsley, basil. Nice. And it's starting to smell beautiful in here. So we're going to go ahead and brown this up. Okay. We're going to go ahead and brown this up and we'll be right back. After this is done being cooked, I'm going to drain it and then put the meat back into the pan and add our pasta sauce in there. Off to the side it goes, and then we're going to work on building this thing, okay? Don't go away. Alright, finished browning the sirloin with all this good stuff we put in there. Now now I had it draining for a second. I'm going to add it back into the pan and add some sauce. Alright, I shut the heat down because you don't need the heat anymore. The pasta's already, well, you need the heat. Alright now, so you add some pasta sauce. Coat it really good. You can use anything you want for pasta sauce. That's completely up to you. I'm not even going to say what I use because it doesn't matter. We're pretty much flavoring it anyway. I say the most basic pasta sauce the best, unless you're making your own. But again, like I said, this is a simple, you come home from work, you're in a rush, you want to make a meal type deal. And that's it. And she looks beautiful. Okay? You got your sauce going. right? In between low and medium. Your heat, we're going to cover this up, and we're going to let it simmer. Okay, when you let this simmer, the heat and everything, when you bring the meat and all the ingredients that's in here together, and you let it simmer, this is where it starts to develop flavor. So, the longer you can let this thing simmer, when I mean simmer, I don't mean boiling, freaking flying off the pan. Simmer, a low simmer. Let it simmer slowly for a good half hour, 40 minutes, an hour is the best. I have some time today, so I'm going to let mine go for like 40 minutes. Let it simmer in here on the side. And while it's doing that, I'll get my noodles, right? So you got your noodles, your pasta, and all I did with the pasta, very easy, is I fill this thing with water, right? Then I bring the water fill it with water, bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, I shut the heat off, then I throw my noodles in there. And then it sits. And when it sits, it comes out nice and, see? Nice and soft. So she's good, she's ready to go. I already cooked that, literally 5 minutes, not even. I'll let it boil, shut the heat off, throw the noodles in there, and let them sit. Done, the noodles are done, they're ready to rock. We'll let this baby simmer for like 45 minutes. While that's happening, I'm going to show you how I make the ricotta, because this is going to be layered, the lasagna. So to the ricotta. Okay. I'm going to be cut off in some of this video deliberately so you can see more into the pan, so you can see what's going on here. So what I have here is ricotta cheese, right? This one here happens to be fat-free, don't matter, whatever. So, and then how much ricotta cheese we're going to use? That depends on how big of a thing you're making. For a pound of ground beef that I have here, this thing here is 16 ounces. So 16 ounces of ricotta cheese. So ricotta cheese, an egg. Bam. Right? Now, I also like to put some Parmesan cheese. You could use fresh Parmesan, is always best. But, whatever. Doesn't have to be. I use what I got, and this is what I got. I don't know, I would say half a cup of Parmesan, right? Then we go back to our seasoning. Give it a little bit. Follow me so far? Good. Now, we're going to whisk all this together. And that's it, my friends. There's nothing more to that. There's plenty of flavor in this. This is a beautiful thing. Whisk everything nice. The egg makes everything nice and fluffy, Helps marry everything together. So I'll go like this so you can see what I'm doing. Alright. Work it nice. And for the amount that we're making, this is a perfect amount. You don't need more than this. If you're making a big dish, double it up. Whatever you want. You might have a little extra. Who cares? Alright? Okay. And that's your ricotta filling. We'll be back to assemble the situation. I'm going to win. Okay, my friends. It's been about an hour that my meat sauce has been simmering. Here's my tool. Alright, now we're going to build this thing. Ready? Here we go. Again, I have this thing angled so you can look right down here to see what's going on. You may not see my beautiful face all the time, but it doesn't matter. This is more important. Alright, so first things first, we're going to add a layer of the sauce on the bottom. As you can see, this is a small pan. I'm not going crazy here. It's just, I'm not making, I used to make too much, like I said earlier, and it would go to waste. So everybody knows also, what I did, I added some garlic to this meat sauce. I know I didn't show it, but I did it off when the camera was, I did it when the camera was rolled. But so you know, I did add some garlic. Alright, so you got one layer there. Now for the noodles. Okay? And the noodles are a little big. So I'll tell you what I do to fix that problem. Come over here, trust these scissors, and just cut it down so it fits my pan. Beauty, huh? Look at that. Just like a professional. Alright, another noodle. This one looks a little beat up. Again, folks, no worries. Life is good. Okay. Another noodle. I'm calling these noodles. And people may be flipping out and saying, those aren't noodles. Who gives a crap what they call it? I'm calling it a noodle. To me, it's a noodle. Huh? Alright. Here we go. We'll cut this bad Larry up to fit the size. Alright. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Now, that's our first layer. Now we're finishing it off with the meat sauce. Alright. Alright. Look how beautiful this is, huh? See the color? Tell me that's not fantastic. It is. Yeah, it is. Don't be shy, folks. Get it in there. That's it. Huh? That's goodness, let me tell you. Alright, now another layer of noodles. This one's busted up. That's alright. Here we go, we got a champion here. Beauty. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Now, layer of the ricotta. Don't get nervous, guys. It looks stuffed up in this pan, but it's a beautiful thing. It's all going to be happy when it's done. I promise you this. Spread this baby up nice. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Nice thick layer of ricotta. Oh yeah, folks. The taste in this thing is beautiful. Looks messy, huh? Who said cooking was clean and easy peasy? Alright. Now for the final layer. Uh-oh. I'm running short of noodles. That don't matter. We'll paste it up. Alright. And when you're doing this, don't be afraid to make extra. Because as you can see, this stuff is all falling apart on me in the end there. No big deal though. We'll make it happy. Huh? Paste it up. Once the cheese and everything gets on top of here, it's all gonna be one piece. Don't worry. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Right? Normally that's not how it looks. But sorry folks. My noodles kind of fell apart on me. Took them out of the water there too early. But hey, I want to show you. This is off the cuff, huh? You can still see how beautiful this looks when it's done. Oh yeah, I guarantee. Okay, so now we got that. And this is why I'm not worried. We're going to add a layer of sauce on top. of sauce. Alright. Cover all that up. See, it doesn't even look like it's all pieced up and stuff, huh? Now, a little bit of Parmesan on top. No. And my friends, to top it off, we top this off with love, mozzarella. Sorry. Little mozzarella cheese on top. Like I said, you can do this any way you want. You can add sausage with the beef, which a lot of people do. You could make meatballs and use that as a filler. You can do whatever it is you want. Alright, like this. I spread this out. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Bing, 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 bang, 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 bang. Done. Now, that goes into an oven, 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm going to show you the end result. Yeah. Man, this is a happy dish. That is it, my friends. That's the end result. Lasagna.
And be careful, don't bring it in.